Dang it. This. I, yeah. Welcome to another live stream. I am doing the Purple Basketball Invitational. Um, I know I'm pretty late, so this is kind of a my bad, but it is what it is. Get this ready to go. We have the Illinois State Redbirds taking on the Incarnate Word Cardinals. This is not obviously March Madness, but these are pretty much the best of the rest, or at least the best of the rest that accepted the invite. So let's see how this one goes. I'm not really too confident that I'm going to be racking in the views, but let's give it a shot. All right, here is the inbound here. It's going to be, I believe, Illinois State in the red, Incarnate Ward in the white. All right, Illinois State misses the layup. I'm going to have to get warmed up here. All right, here comes Incarnate Ward passing it around. Here is number 1. Not exactly a packed crowd there. Number 1 passing to number 5 with the 3. Oh, the 3 hits. So 3-0 Incarnate Ward. Here is Illinois State. Illinois State looking. Here's number 3. I'm going to have to probably switch to the box score so I can get the names at least for the second half. Passing it around, keeping it beyond the arc. Working it inside. Here's number 35. He's looking, trying to get something. Oh, he loses the ball. And it was actually knocked out by Incarnate Ward, but it will remain with Illinois State out of bounds. And not exactly the most popular matchup here, but we got you covered. I want to make sure audio is on. We are good to go. We have a foul on Incarnate Ward, so it's still going to remain with Illinois State. Illinois State 20-14 as they take on the 19-16 Incarnate Ward Cardinals. Inbounding is Illinois State. Here's number 35 on the inside. Number 35 takes a pass. Trying to get inside. Oh, and he fights through contact to get the 2. Incarnate Ward here bringing it up. Here's number 1. Passes to number 7. Number 7, spin move. Trying to get inside. Oh, nice layup there by number 7. It is now 5-2. 5-2. Incarnate Ward with the lead. Passing it around is Illinois State. Number 11 passes inside to 35. He passes outside number 0 for the 3, and that's off the mark. Rebounded by Incarnate Ward. Incarnate Ward, number 1. Passes number 5 with a deep 3. That's way off the mark. Rebounded by Illinois State. Illinois State playing fast. Here's number 3 going to the rim. Wild pass. Oh, he was unable to stay inside, trying to save it. But it's going to be a turnover there. Showing Ryan Peden, 3rd season as the Illinois State head coach with a 46-52 record. Incarnate Ward with possession. Number 1 looking outside to number 2. Number 2 dribbling inside. Looking. Oh, he gets the call as he tried to take a shot, but it looked like he was just trying to draw contact there, and he's going to head to the line for 2. All right, number 2 heads to the line here. This is his first shot. The Purple College Basketball Invitational. This is the semifinal. Incarnate Ward with the 1. Here is the second, and he gets them. Gets them both. Incarnate Ward up 7-2 early. 17:44 and counting in the first half. Passing it around is Illinois State. Here is number 11 of Illinois State. Passes outside of 3. Passes it to 5 in the corner. 3. That's off the mark. Rebounded. But there is a foul, I believe, on Incarnate Ward. So it'll remain with Illinois State. Illinois State already down 5. Just 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's number 35. He's looking. He passes outside to number 5. Number 5 passes inside back to 35. He's going to go up with it. Oh, there was contact there and a very late whistle. Extremely late. They are already making their way back outside or back to the other side of the court here, but number 35 does get to the line there. 35 heading to the line here. Waiting for the statistic. Well, they don't have the free throw statistics, but they will say he is the MVC, Most Improved Player of the Year. And he makes the first there. Now it's 7-3. Just awaiting here. Couple dribbles. It's up, and it is in and out. Rebounded by Incarnate Ward. Bringing it up. Passing to number 7. Number 7 looking. Finds 2. Who finds 1. Who finds 7. 7 with it. He's dribbling inside. Good defense by number 35. That's a shot. Oh, it's a good shot. He finds the net there. A nice 2. Mid-range shot. 9-3. Incarnate Ward with the lead. Passing it around here. Here's number 11. He's just going to take a shot. Oh, nice 3. It's good. It's the first 3, I believe, of the game. So I just realized what I'm trying to highlight on the screen. Apparently, we don't need that. Okay, looks like I lose either way. All right. 9-6 here is Incarnate Word. Number 1 driving. Finding, here's the shot. It's good. Nice floater there. Felt like it was up there forever. 11-6 now is the score. Incarnate Word up by 5. It was Jalen Anderson, number 1. Had 22 points in the last game. So you know he's a point scorer there. Number 35 passes inside to a wide open 11, but then good defense, able to close in fast. Here's number 5. Number 35 here now with it. Looking, he's trying to get some leverage inside. He's going up, and he gets the 2. So back and forth right now for these two teams. 11-8 is your score. That there's going to be a media timeout soon. We're approaching the 5-minute point. Passing it around here is Incarnate Ward. Number 2 with it. Number 5 on the outside. Ooh, step back 3. That's off the mark. Rebounded by Incarnate Word. Oh, part of Illinois State. I'm sorry. I apologize. Here's number 5 driving. Oh, and it's slapped away, but there is a foul. So Illinois State's going to head to the line here. And there is the media timeout just on cue. You just have to go to commercial. You can't just play a game without commercials, as the Patriots are signed Stephon Diggs. Was that a 3-year contract? Oh, my gosh. What the heck? 3-year deal, $69 million, Stephon Diggs. Oh, my gosh. I think that's a little ridiculous there. It's not exactly young. 3 years, 69. He's 31 years old. He'll be 32. Week 10 or 11 hits. Oh, well. But your score here is what we're talking about. Incarnate Word 11, Illinois State 8. Not sure if I'll get the views here, but hey, we're just doing it anyway. So here are your stats right now. Not much has happened. Number 35 for Illinois State with 5. Pretty solid. Johnny Kinzinger, number 3. Or no, he has 3 points. I took a nap. And I wasn't doing this. It'll take me a few seconds here. So, not much again. Scoring so far, there's only been 5 minutes played, just under 5 minutes played. Number 7 of Incarnate Word, Pike, with 4. Number 5, Incarnate Word, Bailey, with 3. And then you have a pair of players, Heyman and Anderson, both at 2. So, yeah, I guess we'll see. I believe the other semifinal is going on right now. Why am I getting video ads? I don't know. And now my no idea what they're talking about. Yeah. All right. We are working our way back. The Purple CBI tournament located in Daytona Beach, Florida. So that these guys are enjoying the scenery. A nice 3-pointer bike. They're reviewing to see. The shadow was on the line. That's what the commentator is saying. The one that was saying, nope, that was a 2. But it's a 3. I wouldn't say clearly a 3, but you know the replay when they zoom it in, the NBC it, this is not on NBC. It's on ESPNU. So Incarnate Word here, up by 3, 15-16 to go in the first half. Illinois State is going to take 2 shots. I don't know where they're playing. It does not look like they are playing at an actual gym. I could be wrong, though. He makes the first. Again, not exactly a packed house, but it is what it is. And he makes the second. So it's 11-10 now. Close game here. Incarnate Word inbounding underneath their own. No, pardon me. Going right to left on your YouTube. This is one of my worst games of calling so far. Oh my gosh, I'm bad. Here's number 4 with it. Number 4 looking. Finds 1. Driving inside. Going to pass it back outside to number 7. 7. Mid-range shot. Drawing contact. Doesn't get the call. He gets his own rebound. Gets his own rebound again. This guy's Angel Reese. But now there's a foul. I'm not too sure if it was a shooting foul or anything like that. I didn't hear the whistle because the second guy is just talking. He loves to hear his voice. There indeed is a shooting foul, so thank you very much. All right, here's number 7. Jordan Pike. He also a lot of points there in the last game. Pike with it. With the first. And there it is on the ESPN screen. Stephon Diggs, 3 years, $69 million. Illinois State making some subs. And he gets them both. All right, Illinois State inbounding, going left to right on your YouTube screen. Passing it around here is Illinois State. Illinois State with it. Number 3 passes to 11. 11 looking, finding in the corner, number 4. And he loses the ball. Taken by Incarnate Word. They're playing fast. Here's number 4 underneath the basket. Can he get it? No, he misses. Rebounded by Illinois State. Here's number 11. Fakes the 3. Now he's pointing, hey, I need you to stand here. Now he goes inside. Passes back to 35. He loses the ball. Now he gets it back. Now he passes away. Now they're all on the ground. There's a scrum for it. And looks like it's going to be a jump ball. And it is Incarnate Word possession. So I guess you can say it's a turnover, but not really. So inbounding will be Incarnate Ward. See if we can find some more NFL news. No, it's just Russell Wilson and Stephon Diggs. Still pretty big names off the board. Now Aaron Rodgers just has to make his decision. 13-10 is your score. Incarnate Word up by 3 with possession going right to left on your YouTube screen. Here is Pike. Pike passes inside to 2, and 2 gets it in there. $15-10 is your score. Number 11 with the mid-range shot. That's going to be an air ball. Rebounded by Pike. Pike to Anderson. Anderson with it. Passes back to Pike. He passes back to Anderson. I guess Pike didn't want the ball. Anderson passes it to number 2. Number 2 looking. Trying to find leverage. Shot. No, somebody gets his own rebound. Oh, but there's a hard foul by number 4, drawing the foul during the shot, so he should head to the line for 2. 15-10 is your score. Incarnate Ward with the early lead. This is Heyman. No relation to Paul Heyman, to my understanding. It's quiet. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, it got so quiet. What the heck? He misses the first. Commentator finally decided to shut up, and then there's nothing going on in the arena. The color guy just is a talker for sure. Talking more than the main guy, so feels about that. Here's Heyman for the second. And he gets them both. I'm telling you, I'm terrible right now. He gets the second. I need to really wake up and lock in. This is embarrassing. Illinois State with it. They are down by 6 going left to right on your YouTube screen. Passes inside to 33. 11 taking a 3. It's off the mark. Rebounded by Incarnate Word. Word with it. Here's number 5. And he stepped out of bounds, trying to hug that right sideline. He's just like, what the heck, man? I can't believe I did that. Aren't exactly the greatest teams that you've seen play, but they are still in the semifinal of a tournament, so still have a lot of pride, a lot to play for here. Illinois State 20-14, Incarnate Word 19-16. Passing it around is Illinois State. They come in here, I guess, as the favorite, passing it in the corner for 3. Oh, and he gets it. Number 1 with it. Malachi Poindexter. Here is Jalen Anderson. They highlighted him before the match. One of the better ones for sure. One of the better players here. Anderson with the mid-range 2. That's in and out. No one has it. Now it finally, Illinois has it, but they don't have it. And now they're saying it's a travel, but a foul. So they're just pointing it's going to be Illinois State ball. He was hustling for the ball, trying to rip it out. That was number 4 of Incarnate Ward, Jaden Williams. Inbounding is Illinois State, going left to right on your YouTube screen. Here's number 11. Passes outside to 33. He's taking a deep 3. That's off the mark. Rebounded by 22. Who gets it? Nice shot there. 22 with the rebound and quick shot. 16-15. It's a 1-point game. Here's Anderson. Passes to number 4. Number 4 looking. Finds Anderson. Anderson. Driving to the basket. And he gets the 2. 18-15 now is your score. Incarnate Ward with the lead. Jalen Anderson averaging 15 points per game this season. 5 assists. So pretty solid numbers. Here is number 5. Number 11 with it. Number 11, mid-range. No, he passes it outside to 33. Here's number 5. Driving it inside. Passes outside to Poindexter. Poindexter, pump fake. It's in. 33 with the actual 3, and he gets it. Swish. And now it's tied up 18-18. 11 minutes and counting here in the first half. Here is Pike of Incarnate Word going right to left. 7 passes. Wide pass. And he can't believe it. Number 2 was right there. But 7, Pike just, I don't know what happened there. And it looks like that is going to be the other media timeout. Well, there's going to be plenty more where that came from. 10:42 left to go in the first half. Your score, 18-18. These teams are tied up. As I am still in shock that Stephon Diggs got a 3-year deal. Russell Wilson only signing a 1-year deal, 10.5 guaranteed. That's actually pretty crazy. So, yeah, anyone have any comments on what's going on in free agency now with Russell Wilson of the Giants? Pretty shocking stuff here. 18-18 is your score. Illinois State and Incarnate Word tied up here in the semifinal of the Purple CBI College Basketball Invitational. I guess you could say Final Four. Be nice if they had it to where I could watch both, but that is not possible. You would think. All right, they are coming back here. This guy. They're just talking right now. Just Joe Lenardi. I believe he's the bracket guy. Oh, my back. All right, 18-18 is your score. 10:43 left to go in the first half. Illinois State with the chance here to take the lead. Incarnate Word with it. Oh, there's a turnover. No, Incarnate Word. Okay, they got it now. Again, I got to get these teams down. Holy crap. That's a 3. That's off the mark. Rebounded by Incarnate Word. Number 5. Passes inside to 4. 4 to Anderson. Back to Heyman. Heyman to Anderson. Anderson going to the rim. That's off the mark. Rebounded by Illinois State. But there is a foul on number 4. Jade Williams with 2 similar fouls there, just fighting off the ball, trying to get, I don't know what the heck just happened there. Fighting off the ball. Again, he has 2 fouls coming off the bench. 2 fouls, 0 points. Not exactly popping off on the stat sheet. So they are reviewing a foul, looking for a hook and hold. Oh, wow. Yeah, he kind of just shoved him down. So he grabs him, number 35 of Walker for Illinois State. What the heck? Yeah, they look pretty deliberate there. I don't know. That might cost him some shots. I'm not too sure. So, as they review that, I will look at the stats here and tell you that not much has really happened. I mean, it's a close one, but stats really won't be a big deal till a little bit later today. Chase Walker, number 35 of Illinois State with 5. Kinzinger, Bozer, Poindexter with 3. And then Pence and Davis with 2. For Incarnate Word, you have a little bit more higher scoring there. But, I mean, again, it's the same all around. Pike with 6. Heyman with 5. Anderson with 4. And Bailey with 3. So, you know, less players with shots there. But with Illinois State, everyone seems to be getting involved. So that's been upgraded to a flagrant 1. So, yeah, he kind of yanked him down there. So, Williams already walking the tightrope here. So, that'll send Illinois State's Walker to the line. Had a pretty solid game here. And he misses. So, here's his second attempt here. He actually doesn't line it up center. He shoots a little bit to the right when he's on the line. That's interesting stuff. And he gets the second. So it's 19-18 now. Illinois State with the lead. And, of course, they will have possession. I actually shoot a little bit. Whenever I do shoot, I don't really play much basketball anymore, obviously. I'm old and fat now. I do shoot slightly lined up to the left here as Illinois State bring it down. Here is Poindexter. Poindexter to number 22. Number 22 with it. That might be Pence. I'm not too sure. Pence. Yep, that is Pence. That's In-N-Out Burger. Rebounded by Incarnate Word. Here is Jalen Anderson. Again, they highlighted him before the game. Here's Heyman. Heyman guiding. Directing traffic to Heyman, goes to the glass, and he is fouled. He does not make it, but he'll head to the line for 2. So Incarnate Word, the chance to take back the lead with the shots coming up shortly. It says 9:39, but it's 9:40. Here's Heyman. And he gets the first. There is not many people there. Like, at all. I want to know where this is located at. It's a funky looking arena. I don't know if it is a gym. Here's the second. And he gets them both. Stephon Diggs agreeing a 3-year deal, $69 million deal with the Patriots. That's interesting. I remember that one scene where he's with the Bills and he scores a touchdown and he points at the Patriot fans here. As Illinois State loses the ball, now Incarnate Word can't really get it. Now there's a scrum. And it's going to be a timeout. Timeout was called while Illinois State had it on the ground. All right, so they're going to go to another commercial break, and I'll just stay here. But, yeah, just a little shocking. I mean, again, $23 million a year. I mean, I don't know. I personally don't think Stephon Diggs has much left in the tank, but, you know, it is what it is. I know he was injured for a little bit of last year. Half of the season. It was a little bit better than I thought here. 49 for 497 yards in 8. It's not bad. It's pretty good. Just under, well, I guess with 17 cleared the 1,000-yard, but only 10.6 yards a catch. All right. Okay, so Incarnate Word with it. Pardon me. 20-19 is your score. Here is Pike going to the basket. He misses. Rebounded by Illinois State. Illinois State with it now. Here is number 11 of Illinois State. Going left to right on your YouTube screen. Passing it. Here's Pence in the corner. Cutting inside. Passes to Poindexter. Poindexter going inside. Oh, but there's an offensive foul. It looked like he was fouled during the shot, but there is an offensive foul. I believe that's on number 35. Chase Walker. So that's his first of the night. 8:54 left to go in the first half. Anderson with it. Passes to Heyman. Here is Heyman. Passes. No, he's still with it. Passes to Anderson. Anderson driving inside. Going up for the layup. Oh, it misses. Heyman with the rebound for the time being, but he loses the ball. He's calling for a foul. Here's 11 for the three. That's off the mark. Rebounded by number 12 of Incarnate Word. Here is Anderson. Passes to Pike. Pike cuts inside. Going for the layup. Oh, and he misses the wide open layup, but then he's pulled down. So I don't know if that's going to be a foul on Incarnate or Illinois State or not. I'm not too sure. Incarnate Word foul. So they call Pike got yanked to the ground, but they're calling it on on Pike. He can't believe it. His face is the Eli Manning meme right now. Just like, what the heck? So that's going to actually send Chase Walker to the line. He was 1 for 2 earlier. I think those were the only one. No, he's 2 for 4 as of now. Make it 2 for 5. And there's a foul on Poindexter there. So that's still going to remain with Incarnate Word. 8:13 left to go in the first half. Incarnate Word leading 20-19. Still trying to, these teams wear the same clothing pretty much. Red and white, obviously, but same colors. One of them the Redbirds, the other one's the Cardinals. I'm not exactly a pro when it comes to, knowing all about the mid-majors, but I will do my best. All right, 2019, here is Jalen Anderson of Word with it. Passes to number 5 for a 3. That's in and out. And they are calling a foul on Pike as he was rushing to the ball, but I guess he ran into the player first, and that's going to be another media timeout. With your score, 20-19, Incarnate Word with the lead. As I will search the internet for stuff on Stephon Diggs and Russell Wilson. So Russell Wilson give him 21. So it is commercial break here. I apologize. 8-19 is your score. I'm just searching stuff up about Russell and Russell Wilson and Stephon Diggs. Those are pretty big news, I would say. Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston on the same team. It's interesting. As a Steelers fan, I could say that I personally don't think that I don't know. I think Russell got a lot of hate when he didn't really need to get a lot of hate. It wasn't bad. Wish him well with the Giants, though. I mean, I do not hate Russell Wilson for sure. I like Russ. I would say the 5-game stretch down the end there was a lot more than his fault. I would say that. Much more. So at this point, we're just kind of hoping for Rodgers because there's no other options. So if Rodgers says, I'm retiring, then it is over. Then I would say next season is literally a March for Arch season, which is pretty terrible considering we have TJ Watt and, he's hitting 30, 31 years old now. Then Cameron Hayward, I mean, I don't know. I mean, he played really well this year, but can he keep it up at age 35, 36? Probably not. Probably decline. All right, the last 5 champions. Seattle won last year, Charlotte in 2023, UNCW in 2022, Pepperdine in 2021, and then in 2019, the South Florida, due to the thing that happened. I can't say it or else I'll get demonetized, apparently, which I don't get any money anyway, so I guess I should say it. COVID 2020. So anyway, he gets this the first there, makes it 21-19. 7:59 to go in the first half. In-N-Out Burger there, Illinois State with the rebound. They are down 2, going left to right on your YouTube screen. Here's number 5, passes it to number 11, who passes it to 3. 3 with it. Here's number 33. 3 inside to 5. Nice pass. Oh, but he can't complete the layup. Rebounded by Incarnate Word. Here's Anderson. He's going to slow it down. And Anderson going inside. Passes outside to number 12 with the 3. That's off the mark. There's a foul. A foul on Incarnate Word. Oh, Jordan's foul. Yeah. Foul on Illinois State. Jordan Davis. I need to really get these. Incarnate, Illinois. I mean, they'll start with I. I think that's another thing that's throwing me off. They're talking about Patrick Mahomes, and I'm not even making this up. That's actually insane. All right. Here is Pike. And he makes it. So he's going to get the second shot there as it's a 1-and-1. 22-19 is your score currently. Incarnate Word leading. I'm actually ahead of this thing, and that's kind of crazy. Never happens. I don't know what the commentators are talking about, but it's definitely not basketball. I think it's another thing that's throwing me off right now. Here is the second, and Pike completes. Well, I can't say the three-point play, but he can get both. 23-19 is your score. Incarnate Word leading. 7:20 to go in the first half. Illinois State with it. Inside here is Walker. Walker trying to get some space. Walker picks up a foul. So the referee blowing a foul for him just standing there. Referee's just calling everything now. You can't touch him. All right, Walker misses the shot. So rebounded by Incarnate Word. It was a 1-and-1. Anderson passing to 12. And there is an offensive charge. Walker drawing the foul. A little bit of a flop there, you can say. (23-19) is your score. Illinois State with the 4-point deficit, but they do have possession. Going left to right on your YouTube screen. Here's number 5. Passing it. Here's Walker. Going inside. Oh, and it's blocked by number 2. Walker's looking for the foul, but no foul there. I would say they are calling it very interestingly. They are calling fouls when they shouldn't, and shouldn't be calling when there should be. Now I'm behind. Okay, I don't know what happened. Walker inside. Oh, and he gets the 2, just powers through. Inbounding is Incarnate Word. Walker with 8 points. 23-21 is your score. Incarnate Word with the 2-point lead. Number 5 to number 2. Number 4. In the corner is number 5. Number 5 driving it inside. Slowing it down. Fadeaway shot here. Oh, and he gets it. What a shot. Oh, that's a great shot by number 5. Davian Bailey. Illinois State with it. Number 11. Here's a corner 3 by number 4. That's over the rim. Rebounded by Walker. Walker passes to 11, who passes to 3. 3 with a little floater, and he gets it. 25-23 is your score. Incarnate Word up by 2, and they do have the ball. Here's Anderson. Anderson with it. Passes to the corner. Here's Heyman with the corner 3, and he gets it. 28-23 is your score. 5:15 left to go in the first half. Illinois State going left to right on your YouTube screen. Here's 3. Passes to number 4. He passes to 11. 11 seems to get the ball a lot. I'll have to Kinzinger. Here's Walker. Walker passes inside to 3. The pass is wild and out of bounds. 4:55 left to go in the first half. They're showing the assist here from Anderson to Heyman. All right, here is Anderson. Here's Heyman, who passes to 5, who passes back to Anderson. Anderson passing it inside. Here's 4. 4 with it. Loses the ball, but recovers quickly. Heyman trying to save it. Illinois State grabs the ball, throws it to Incarnate Word, who hits it out of bounds. So it's going to be Illinois State ball. 28-23, again, is your score. 4:33 left to go in the first half. Illinois State with the ball here going left to right on your YouTube screen. 3 passes to 11. 11 with it. Passes to number 35. Walker. Walker trying to fight inside. Here's the shot. Hook shot, and it's good. 28-25. Incarnate Word with it. 3-point game. Anderson bringing it up the court. He's rushing inside. Now he's slowing it down. Heavy contact there by Illinois State. No foul. Number 4 setting the pick and roll. Number 1 with it. Floater. Misses. Rebounded by Illinois State. Illinois State with a chance to tie or take it down to 1. And he loses the ball, but it went off Incarnate Word. And that's going to be another media timeout, probably the final one of the half. 28-25 is your score. 3:48 left to go in the first half. In the semifinal of the CBI college, the Purple College Basketball Invitational. It's the semifinal here of the tournament of this college basketball invitational. I can't really try to find more information on it here. I can try to find the CBI bracket, CBI tournament. The other game. Wait, no, that's not it. Yeah, okay. It's only showing me the March Madness tournament. It's kind of annoying. The inaugural. Yeah, that's not the one I want. Give me the bracket, please. Thank you. All right, we're getting there. I don't want to download it. Give me the freaking bracket. Okay. So Illinois State and Incarnate Word play the winner of tonight's game between FGCU and Cleveland State. Cleveland State received a bye, and so did FGCU. Illinois State, they played in the first round, and then they literally didn't have to play a quarterfinal. So I don't know if that means anything or not, but I don't know. All right, we are back here. 28-25 is your score. 3:42 left in the first half. I'm just covering the CBI just for fun, seeing if it would draw a crowd, and it looks like it did not draw a huge. That's okay. I rarely do. Oh, my back. All right, inbounding underneath their own basket is Illinois State. Floating it up there. Here's Pence with it. Goes up with it. He gets the two. It's a 1-point game. 28-27. Word with the 1-point lead. Here is Anderson. Passes to number 12. Number 12 to Heyman. Here's two. Oh, what a shot there by Heyman. 30-27. Here is Illinois State. 27-30 is your score. Going left to right. Here is Kinzinger. Passes in the corner three. That's off the mark. Rebounded by Anderson. Anderson slows it down. Up by 3. 2:53 and counting. Here's Pike. Pike with it. Spin move. Trying to find, and he slips. And they're going to call a foul on Illinois State. Oh, my goodness. Again, the lot of fouls in this game that are just kind of head scratchers. It looks like he just slips. Oh, my goodness. Pike. Hey, basketball players are turning into soccer players. I mean, that's what I think, man, with all the acting. We're waiting still for Pike to take his shots as everyone's just yapping. All right, Pike with 2 shots, or it's a 1-and-1, pardon me. And he makes the first, so he'll get 2. Look at that, I just predicted the future. And they're showing NBA coverage tomorrow, which I will not do any of those games. 31-27. Pike with the second, and it's good. 32-27. Pike playing a soft press. Now they are playing a full press. They got to push it. All right, they do. Oh, wild pass, but Incarnate Word can't come up with it, so it's going to stay with Illinois State. That ball looked like it was sailing out of bounds, but he saves it for Illinois State. 2:35 left to go in the first half. Here's Poindexter to inbound. Finds Walker. Walker looking. Walker finds Pence. Oh, underneath. Smooth move. 32-29 is now your score. Pence has 6. 32-29, 2-10 and counting here in the semifinal between Illinois State and Incarnate Word. Word driving. Pike's shot is just rejected. 2 minutes left on the clock. All right, inbounding here is Anderson. Passes to 12. Anderson with it. Shoots with only 3 to shoot. Oh, and he gets it. Nice spin move and a shot there. 34-29. Illinois State. Oh, heavy contact from Pike. No call. Poindexter passes to Pence. Pence trying to get some space. Oh, a shot is going to be a pass to Walker. Passes to Poindexter. Here's Pence with the mid-range. That's off the mark. Rebounded by Anderson of Incarnate Word. Anderson just chilling. Anderson's just chilling. He's literally just chilling at midcourt. Heavy defense by Poindexter. Anderson loses the ball but gets it back. He's taking a 3. That's off the mark. Rebounded by Pence. Almost stolen away. Kinzinger with it. Oh, he passes the corner. Pence driving it inside. Heavy contact. Oh, and Walker just slaps it in there. Anderson passes back to number 5. So 3-point difference between shot clock and game clock. Looks like number 5's just going to chill with it. Incarnate Word with it now. Looking for the push off. Number 5's ball. It's blocked. Kinzinger passes to number 4. And he misses. Oh, and he couldn't quite get it in time. So that's going to be halftime with your score 31-34. Incarnate Word with the lead. And I'm debating on what I'm going to do. Let me see. What? I will probably be right back. I'll be right back. Not like anyone's. All right, I'm back, for better or for worse. Apparently, I'm. What is going on? Because there is no score. These guys are. I don't know if this is behind or whatnot. I don't know what's going on, but it is what it is. All right, so it's 33-34. There is no scoreboard here. Now they get the first free throw. Incarnate Word now leading 35-33. And he gets the second. Now, because it was a three-point shot, there's going to be 3 free throws. The Pistons leading 60-34. That is crazy. All right, can he get all 3 here? And he gets all 3. 37-33 is your score. 19:08 left to go in this one. You can say second half. That's fine. Kinzinger with the ball here for Illinois State. He passes to Pence, who passes to number 5, passes to number 3. Banks passes outside to 5. It's it back to Banks, who passes inside to Walker. Walker working his way inside. He gets the 2. Walker has 16 points for Illinois State, so he's definitely a big reason they are in this game. Here's Anderson. Anderson, mid-range shot. Oh, nice shot there. 39-35 is your score. Incarnate Word up by 4. Illinois State. Here's Pence. Passes outside to Banks, who passes to 5. Trying to find. Oh, he finds Pence underneath. Oh, it was a nifty move. Doesn't make the basket, but he will head to the line for 2. $39-35 is your score. Illinois State at the line. He'll get the first. Ty Pence tonight averages 7 points a game. He already has 7. Make it 8. So he's doing better than his season average, 39-37. Anderson passes to number 8. Here's Anderson. Anderson looking, mid-range shot. That's off the mark. Rebounded by Pence. Pence passing it to Banks. Banks takes it up the court. Banks looking. Finds Kinzinger. Back to Banks. Banks trying to work inside. Passes to Walker. Walker. And there's a shooting foul. He makes the bucket, and he'll get an and 1. 18 points for Walker. Walker is 2 for 6 at the line. And he makes it. So Illinois State now leading 40-39. Here's Anderson. Anderson passes to Heyman. Heyman with it, driving inside with the 2, and he gets it. Illinois State with it. Here's Kinzinger. Passes to Banks. Passes back to Kinzinger. Here's Pence on the corner. Passes to Kinzinger. Oh, it's knocked away, but Banks recovers. Back to Kinzinger. Kinzinger passes inside to Walker. Walker, floater. That's off the mark. Rebounded by Incarnate Word, but he was tapped by Walker. We got a close one here. 41-40 is your score. 16-52 and counting. Heyman averages 14.9 points a game this season. He's got 14 already. Here is Heyman indeed working inside against Kinzinger. Heyman with the shot. That's going to be short. Rebounded by Kinzinger. Kinzinger bringing it up the court. Passes to Banks. Banks to Walker. Walker still with it, taking it more inside. He's fighting, trying to get leverage. He just flat out missed. Off the glass. Incarnate Word playing fast. Oh, and he gets the shot there. Number 5. Davion Bailey. Here is Kinzinger back to Banks. Oh, wait, no. Bailey is for Incarnate Word. No, wait, no. I'm right. 5 for Jordan Davis. Gotcha. All right, here's Banks. Banks misses, but there's a foul, and he will probably head to the line because he was in a shooting motion. So we're going to head to a media timeout. Usually you take one at this point. Taking it a little bit earlier, but that's perfectly fine with me. 43-40. Incarnate Word leading by 3. The heck is going? All right, again, it is commercial break. 43-40 is your score. Let's look at some of the stats here. Hate that crap. there's that. All right. For Illinois State, Walker, of course, we've been talking a lot about Walker. Walker at 19 points. So he has almost half of Illinois State's points. Next up is going to be Pence. He has 8. Poindexter with 3. Bozer with 3. Kinzinger has 3 points. And then Banks and Davis each with 2. For Incarnate Word, we mentioned it earlier, not many people were scoring for him. In fact, their bench has 0 points. Incarnate Word, 14 points for Heyman. Pike with 11. Bailey with 10. Anderson with 8. Glover hasn't really seen much of the field for Incarnate Word. He has 0 points. Same with Marcus, who's number 12. He has 0. Williams with 0 as well. But good news is that the players with 0 points have 6 fouls, and then the players with points also have 6 fouls. So they are doing a lot of the dirty work for Incarnate Word. All right, we're coming back here. I'm told this is in Daytona, Florida. Still got my Christmas tree up. I got to remove that. So number 3 here, Banks. I knew that. Banks is heading to the line. And he makes the first. and he makes them both. So it's just a 1-point game once again. It's been a close one throughout, and it's going to – okay, so it's the Ocean Center in Daytona Beach, Florida. A lot of contact there. Heyman still has the ball. Passes to number 8, who passes to Anderson. Anderson. And there is a foul. Offensive foul for Incarnate Word. So Illinois State will have possession. Pike with the foul. Here is Kinzinger. Mid-range jumper. It's good. Illinois State now with the lead yet again. 44-43. Illinois State's largest lead of the game is just 1, so they match it there. Here's number 8. He has yet to have a basket. Trying to pass it to Anderson. He does. Here's Anderson. Anderson loses the ball, quickly recovers, going underneath. Oh, nice shot there. Incarnate Word reclaiming the lead, 45-44. 14:55 left to go in the second half. Here is Banks with it. He's at the point. Finds Walker. Walker's had a good night. Passes to Davis. Davis to Kinzinger. Kinzinger looking. Trying to find someone. He finds Pence. Pence pounding it inside to Walker. Walker passes to Davis beyond the arc for 3. It's off the mark. Rebounded by number 8 of Incarnate Word. That's Glover. Glover. Here's Heyman. Heyman with it. Oh, he's looking. And there's a blocking foul on the shot. A very late call. So Heyman's going to head to the line for 2. Again, a lot of late calls in this one. So the officiating just not really that great. And I can say it, of course, because I am not a contractor of ESPN or any of these networks that shy around it. Actually, it's more of the local people, my actual people I work for. They have more of an issue with that. Heyman at 14 points. He averages 14.9. It is dead silent whenever there's no commentators talking. And he misses the first. Still has his arms up in disbelief in that shooting motion. 45-44, 14-19 left to go in the second half. As Walker heads to the bench. And Heyman makes the second. And they're playing fast. Here's Illinois State. Number 33 passes to Kinzinger. Kinzinger, one-hander there. Nice mid-range shot. It's 46 all here. 14:03 left to go in the second half. Anderson. Here's Heyman. Mid-range jumper. Unable to connect. Rebounded by Illinois State. Kinzinger passes to Banks on the outside. Here is number 33 with the shot. That's off the mark. Rebounded by Banks, who has number 33 loses the ball. That's Bozer. Kinzinger with the 3, heavily contested. Rebounded by Pike. Pike taking it quickly. Slowing it down. Here's Bailey with the 3. That's off the mark. Rebounded by Bozer. Here's Banks. Banks playing fast. Oh, and no! He missed it. Oh my goodness, the ball wasn't going. It was a wide open layup. He missed it. And then Pence tried to tap it in when the ball was still on the rim. So there's interference. The basket will not count. And there's going to be a timeout by the Incarnate Word Cardinals. 46-46 is your score. 13:09 left to go in the second half. Hold on 1 second. Responding to a tweet. We are back as Pike gets an easy 2. Passes to the corner. Here's Poindexter. It's off the mark. Rebounded by Incarnate Word, but there's a stoppage of play. Glover is actually down. Glover for Incarnate Word. He is on the ground on the other end of the court. Actually, it's more towards mid-court. So we might be heading to another commercial break. I'm not too sure. You would think this is where they would go because he is literally in pain. They're showing him over and over again. They're not showing any replays, though, because why would we want to know what happened? I don't even know if they have the capability for replay with this. Again, like I've been saying, there's not many people there. It's on ESPNU, so not exactly a featured game. There we go. All right, now we're showing the shot. He makes it. And Glover looks like he just took a shot underneath. He took a shot where men would not want to be hit. Let's just say that. Nothing needed to be addressed. So he's going to head to the locker room. Southland and Missouri Valley, these two teams here represented by those conferences. Incarnate Word with the ball. Passes to Pike. Pike to Anderson. Anderson just chilling. Now he's going to move a little bit to his left. He's looking. Anderson trying to work his way inside. Guarded by Kinzinger. Kinzinger's not backing down. Oh, Anderson draws the foul. Kinzinger playing pretty tight to him and a little too close there as Anderson pretty much playing for the foul there. So Anderson heads to the line here. He's a 72% free throw shooter. He's got 10 points tonight, 5 for 12 from the field. And he makes the first. And he gets them both. 50-46, Incarnate Word up by 4. Pence inbounding to Kinzinger. Back to Pence. Back to Kinzinger. Here is Bozer. Finds. Oh, that pass is intercepted, but Anderson runs out of bounds with it, so it's going to remain with Illinois State. And I believe we're headed to yet another media timeout. 50-46, Incarnate Word with the lead over Illinois State. Nice if my freaking reply could go through. Gosh dang. All that time trying to reply and it doesn't even. So freaking. Oh well. Not meant to tweet anymore, apparently. Doesn't really matter. I don't know. Doesn't look like taking a QB first round for Pittsburgh. That's perfectly fine. Just waiting here. I don't know. They just go whatever. I'll have to watch this later. MLB The Show 25. Brutally honest review. Soft drink. One of my favorite people there. YouTubers, I should say. All right, we're back. That's worth trying to find this here. Okay, we're back. 50-46. Stoppage of play due to the media timeout. Of course, there was a little entry prior to that. As I await for them to show the court, I hear sneakers. Okay, now they're just moving on to the court. Never mind, I apologize. Showing the coach over and over again. All right. Inbounding underneath their own basket is Illinois State, going right to left on your YouTube screen. Illinois State in all red. Incarnate Word with all white. We got a jumper three. Oh, corner three. He makes it and he draws the foul. So he has a chance to complete the 4-point play. Pike with the foul. All right. So he misses. So he doesn't get a chance to get the 4-point play. Let's go Incarnate Word. Yep. I kind of cheered for him, but I don't really. It's not a big deal to me. Here's Anderson with it of Incarnate Word, going left to right on your YouTube screen. Here's Anderson. Anderson with it. Just chilling. Incarnate Word in white. Passes to Bailey. Bailey. Deep, too. Oh, and he gets it. But there's two players that hit each other, and there's a stoppage of play. The basket will count, but I'm unsure what the foul was on. 52-49 is your score. Definitely rooting for the Cardinals. I imagine because of the Texas location. I believe they play in San Antonio, or located in San Antonio. So there is a foul by Williams of Incarnate Word, and they are talking about it now. I don't know what that's in reference to, but I imagine it was something about Texas. Did you hear about Russell Wilson joining the Giants? Signed a 1-year contract. $10 million guaranteed, $21 million total if everything hits. As they show the replay, a lot of things they're looking at here. So Walker may have hit Williams prior, who then hit Davis. So possible collateral damage by Illinois State. So they're looking to see if the bucket will stand. Not too sure what's going on. I think looks like the bucket or the shot was gotten off before the elbow was contacted with the player. So a lot of just stoppages of plays in this one. This game, though, has pretty much been back and forth. It's been a very close game throughout. As you see, Incarnate Word up 52-49 with 11:21 to go in the second half. This one is the semifinal of the CBI. I did not even know this was a thing. I've just heard of the NIT before, so this is brand new to me. So the shot will count. Incarnate Word will remain up by 3. There is a foul, though, of course, on Incarnate Word. And now Incarnate Word at 6 fouls already. So they're cutting it close. All right. So Illinois State will inbound. Because the Illinois State Redbirds are the same as the Cardinals. Yes, I heard about Russ. Good for the Giants. That's exactly what I told Eddie. I told him I was genuinely happy for him. So we'll see if we'll still argue about everything else. Here's Pence of Illinois State working it inside. Pence just shooting up there, and he's going to get it. So it's a 1-point game. Yeah, I know I made that comment. I was getting these two teams confused, and I said Redbirds, Cardinals. I mean, they have the same colors. But no one's here, so it's perfectly fine. Just you and I. Here is Heyman. Heyman inside, looking, finds Anderson. Anderson goes up with it. It's off the mark. Rebounded by Illinois State. Illinois State with a chance to take a lead. They haven't led much. And when they do, it's only by 1. Kinzinger working it inside to Walker. Walker turning. Trying to get a bucket. Drawing contact, no call. Shoots up, gets his own rebound. And he was hugging the baseline, and Illinois State calls a timeout. So saving possession there with 9 seconds left. So 52-51, Incarnate Word up by 1. It's been it's been a back and forth game, but for the most part, who's been leading? It's been Incarnate Word. As mentioned earlier, the largest lead of the game has been 6 points for Incarnate Word, but for Illinois State, it's just been 1. They are not really whenever they're taking the lead, they just lose it right back. Nothing is built off that. Right now, I am watching Captain Kirk fight the Notorious Scorn on Cestus 3. Okay, well, I don't know much about. I know it's Star Trek. I don't know much about anything else. Observer, he appreciates that. Here's Kinzinger. Kinzinger, they only have 5 seconds. They got to hurry. Kinzinger rushing now. Is taking a deep 3. That's off the mark. Knocked out of bounds by Walker, so it's going to be Incarnate Word ball. Here is Incarnate Word. They are up by 1. Star Trek, the original. Yeah, no, she likes all that. Anderson. Here is Bailey. He misses the 3, but he is fouled, and people can't believe that. Kinzinger's just like, what the heck? He didn't even touch him. So Bailey will head to the line for 3 shots. Let's look at a closer replay. Ooh. I don't even know. Contact definitely happened, if it did happen. Okay, so Incarnate Word, he makes the first. Personally, I think if the shot's already off, then you can kill the guy if you want. Okay, I'm just kidding. You can't do that. All right, here's Bailey with the second. He misses the second. Davion Bailey had 5 points in the first half. He has 8 now in the second, so he's picking up the scoring. And a lot of the scoring done by just a few people for Incarnate Word. Only 4 people have points. And he makes the third, so he gets 2 of the 3 points. Loud applause by Incarnate Word. Not many people playing for him. They've had 7 players total. Only 4 players have made a shot. All right, here's Walker for Illinois State. He passes inside to Kinzinger. Kinzinger misses the layup. Rebounded by Incarnate Word. Here is Anderson. Anderson passes. Here is number 4. Back to Heyman. Heyman with the 2. That's off the mark. Rebounded by Incarnate Word. And there is a huge foul against Incarnate Word. It looked like he took his head off. (54-51), 9:14 left to go in the second half. Confused on how I'm now 40 seconds behind. Or that is way off. I don't know. So he makes the first here, 54-52. Again, they are already at the bonus as Incarnate Word with 7 fouls. So they are just fouling like crazy. That is in and out. Burger. You're welcome. 54-52 is your score. 9:03 left in the second half. Anderson passes to Heyman. Heyman driving. Goes up with it. It's off the mark. Rebounded by Walker. And Illinois State, here they come. Fast break opportunity. They're going to slow it down. Banks passes to Walker. Walker pounding it inside. He misses. Illinois State can't believe that there wasn't a foul. 54-52. Here is Bailey. He's got 8 this half. Bailey with the shot. Fade away. It's off the mark. Rebounded by Illinois State. Passing it. Here's the corner. Kinzinger. He gets fouled. So Kinzinger's going to head to the line. And another 1-and-1 opportunity for Illinois State. A chance to tie this game. They are hyping this guy up here. Kinzinger makes the first, so he has a chance to tie this one. 54-53, Incarnate Word up over Illinois State, but not for them, or possibly about to be a tie game. And he makes them both. 54-54, 8:27 left to go in this one. Or at least in the second half. Overtime is very possible. 8:18 and counting. Here is Incarnate Word. Passes to Anderson. He passes to Heyman. Passes. It's knocked away. And Illinois State with it, but there is a technical foul. And there is a tech. There's a tech on someone. Shane Hireman. Is he the coach? So the coach of Incarnate Word yelling at the officials, and he gets a tech. So that sends Kinzinger to the line, and he gets the first. Shane Hireman with the technical foul. There they go, making a graphic for it now. Reminder of opening day baseball. I will be broadcasting, unless I'm working, but I've already made the thing. And he missed the second. That's crazy. But I will be broadcasting the Pirates Marlins game at 3 o'clock Central Time. Opening day of baseball. We'll see. Hopefully I get a good market there. 54-55. Illinois State with the lead. Their largest lead is 1. Oh, but it's stolen away. And number 12 is tripped by Kinzinger. Kinzinger now, he is in deep foul trouble. He's got 4 fouls. As we head to yet another media timeout. Illinois State 55, Incarnate Word 54. Yes, I figured it was okay. Thank you for the picture of Captain Kirk and random monster there. Not exactly the most viewed video I've ever done, but it is going to get a lot more. Well, maybe not a lot more, but about just it should get slightly more than the women's basketball game yesterday, which was Iowa and Oklahoma. I ended up with 28 total views there. Well, it's still counting technically, because I don't think I ended with 28. I ended up with like 17 or something. This one's at 25. I'll take it. I'll take it. Didn't work today as the Jasper Silsbee baseball game did not get enough officials or umpires. So they're playing tomorrow. So I will be working tomorrow, of course, at the radio station, managing the soundboard for a few hours there. Five hours usually is for the baseball game. I get there at 4. Game starts at 7, so I kind of just chill for a 2.5 hours. And then we start getting ready for the prep of the game. And the game usually lasts 2 hours. So, the Gorn. You're right, the Gorn. I could have read it. I was too lazy, though. So, hopefully. Well, I mean, I'm working Friday for sure, but I don't think I'm working Thursday. Last week I worked 5 days. I was pretty happy with that. So they're slowly coming back here as they're showing the CBI tournament historical stuff here. Oregon winning it, I guess, back in 2008. Oh, yeah, I'm tired. $7:55 to go in the second half. Illinois State up 55-54. 1 point lead. Ironically, that's tied for their largest lead of the game. This game already approaching the 2-hour mark. A lot of stoppages again. Mentioned earlier that just the officiating of this game hasn't really been the best. $55-54 again is your score as we're still awaiting. They are back on the court now, and looks like Incarnate Word will inbound. Finally. Passes to Anderson on the inbound. Incarnate Word down 1. Though every time they're down 1, they answer right back. Anderson. Jump shot 2, and he sinks it right there. 56-55 is your score. Incarnate Word leading. Jalen Anderson, 14 total points in this one. Here's Davis. He passes to Walker of Illinois State. Illinois State trying to make a run here. Walker still has it. Passes outside of Pence for 3. Oh, and he gets it. And that's their largest lead of the day by 2. 58-56. The best refs are at the NCAA and maybe NIT. Yeah, you're probably right. You're definitely right. 58-56. This is their largest lead of the game. Can Incarnate Word answer? Here's a mid-range 2. Fadeaway, and Anderson makes it look so easy. I've been very impressed with Anderson. He is a feisty player, and he's pretty skillful. Illinois State turning the ball over. Walker trying to rip the ball out, but he's fouled. Walker. Oh, maybe there was no foul. They're just saying he had possession. I'm not too sure. So it is indeed a foul. That's going to be Chase Walker's 4th foul of the game. And again, he has 19 points. The points have slowed down for Walker, but he's still a very impactful player for Illinois State. So that's going to send Incarnate Word to the line, as that's Illinois State's 7th foul. So he's going to get the bonus here. 1-and-1 opportunity. It's quiet. He makes the first, so there will be a second. This is Jaden Williams. That's his first point of the day. First point by someone that was not, the main 4. Williams makes them both. So Incarnate Word up to 60-58. 6:37 left to go in this one. Here is Banks. Oh, he gets the block. Anderson gets the blocking foul. So just like that, Illinois State's back on the line. As you hear the very few fans there, they are yelling. Not many people there. Maybe 150 at the most. And it looks like Banks makes the first. Of course, 150. That is more than the total views I've gotten in this one. So I guess that's cool. Here's the second. And Banks misses. And there's a foul on Davis. And just like that, they're going to the other end of the court here. I really hope that they chill out on the whistle, because this is going to be a free throw contest for the remainder of this one. Foul on Wolf. Heyman. Jeez. Heyman's now going to take some shots. 1-and-1 opportunity for Incarnate Word. Heyman makes the first. 61-59. Here's Heyman. He gets them both. 62-59. 6:25 left to go in the second half. Banks passes inside to Bozer. Bozer loses the ball. Number 4 with it, but he can't hold on to it. Now he has to slow it down. Here's Bailey with it. Bailey slowing it down. It's back to a 5-on-5. He's just now going to take a 3 randomly. He misses. Illinois State wins it, saves it. Here's Poindexter to Pence. Alley-oop. 62-61. Incarnate Word now only up by 1, and they're showing the bench. They're not showing the court. Thank you. Here's Anderson. Back to number 4. I don't know. I forget his name. Williams hands it off to Anderson. Anderson taking it. Hop step. Going up. Finds number 12 in the corner. Corner 3 misses. He gets his own rebound, and he gets the 2. Good effort there by Marcus. That's his first 2 points of the game. 64-61. Incarnate Word up by 3. Here's Poindexter. Back to Pence. Pence driving the basket. Pence. It's blocked by Williams. Illinois State appealing for a goaltending. Here's Anderson. Marcus back to Anderson. Anderson still with it. Mid-range shot. That is so tough. And he wasn't going to make that one. 64-61. It still remains. Oh, Pence is... No, that's Boris or Bacchus or Bozer. But I couldn't get the name out. Bozer makes the 2, and he's going to head the line for 1. Jeez. Couldn't get the correct name out. That's tough. So, Illinois State with a chance to tie it up. Despite the plea from the fan to brick, he makes it 64-64. 4:32 left to go in the second half. It's a good one, back and forth. Here's Anderson back to Marcus, who hands it off to Heyman. Heyman underneath. He just loses the ball, and it's going to go out of bounds. Loses the ball. It looked like off the pump fake. Just not a sure-handed player there. Penguins already down 6-0 to the Lightning. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. Good stuff, Pittsburgh Penguins. Here's Illinois State. Here's Pence with it. Pence driving inside. Little fadeaway jumper there. That's off the mark. Rebounded by Marcus, who hands it off to Anderson. Marcus with 9 rebounds today. Almost at 10. Same with Pike and Pence of Illinois State. Here's Heyman. Hands it off to Anderson. Anderson with it. Driving inside. Nice pass to Marcus. Marcus loses the ball, but Pike is right there to get it. The ball just fell into Pike's hands, and he gets the 2. 66-64. 3:27 left to go in the second half. Here's Bozer. Bozer guiding traffic. Finds Poindexter. Inside to Bozer. Bozer working his way inside. Oh, Bozer gets the foul. As in the shooting foul. So he's going to head the line for 2. Bozer he's just 1 for 1 for tonight, but we're going to head to, I believe, hopefully our final media timeout, or one of the final ones. 66-64. Incarnate Word up by 2 with 3:13 left to go in second half. Just chilling now. Don't really have anything else to say. All right, we're making our way back. Slowly but surely. It's the first semifinal. I will not be doing the second one because I just want to relax. Though I might not be. I might be editing a video, actually. Seems like these guys are pretty evenly matched continuously. Yeah. It's been like this pretty much the whole game. All right, so Bozer here heads the line again. He was fouled earlier before the commercial break. And he makes the first. Here is the second. And it is good. So it's tied up. 3:13 on the clock. I don't know why you like it, but there it is. 3:08 now on the clock. As Anderson's bringing it up the court. It's tied up 66-66. There have been 8 ties in this game, 10 lead changes. Heyman puts it up, misses, but he gets his own rebound. Heyman again makes the 2. Too many 6s. Yep, a lot of 6s there. Now there's 3 6s, so I'm sure you'll like that. No one should. 68-66. Illinois down by 2. Here's Kinzinger. He's asking for Banks. Banks comes in. Gets the ball back to Kinzinger, working it inside to Walker. Walker. Again, he's got 4 fouls. And Heyman gets a shooting foul. So Walker's going to head to the line. He's 3 for 7 at the line. Shooting off center again. He shoots from the right, and he makes it. So it's 67-68, so you don't have to worry about the 6s anymore. Here is the second. And he makes them both. So went from 3-7 to 5-9. It's a tie game once again. 68-68 is your score with 2:10 remaining in the second half. It's been going back and forth. Here's Heyman back to Anderson. Anderson going back inside. Mid-range jumper. He follows the shot, unable to get there. Rebounded by Walker. And there's actually a jump ball. Oh, Walker's not happy about that. He was thrown to the ground, but the refs again calling a jump ball. So the ball is going to stay with Incarnate Word due to possession. Again, these officials tonight have not been very good. I just being honest there, not exactly. I don't really have a dog in the fight. Walker talking to the refs. So Incarnate Word will inbound underneath their own basket. Here's Heyman. Passes to number 5. Oh, that was blocked. I can't believe it. It was blocked. Oh, and they're saying that it's now Incarnate Word ball. That's huge. Pence trying to get the ball there. So it did go off Pence, so it's going to be Incarnate Word. Okay. Here's Heyman. Heyman with it. Pounding it inside. He goes up for 2, and he gets it 70-68 now. As there is a timeout called. 2-point game. Incarnate Word up by 2. I just said that. Why did I say it again? I don't know. 70-68. Oh my gosh. Lightning 6 Penguins nothing at the end of the second intermission. The Penguins are a joke. They are not going away for a commercial break. I guess that's neat, but I don't really know what to say. I don't know what to say during commercials either, so I guess it's perfectly fine. Oh, I just noticed that my camera and ticker aren't matched up. Dang it. It's a little bit better, but it's not going to be much of a difference. So we're making our way back. All right, here's Illinois State with it, going right to left on your YouTube screen. Here is Pence, passes to Poindexter, who passes to Kinzinger, who passes to Banks. Banks misses, but Walker's there to get the rebound, and 70-70. It's all tied up. Anderson to Williams. Williams working his way inside. It's no good. Pence with the rebound. Banks with it. Banks pass inside to Walker. Walker gets the shot. 72-70. Illinois State leads. Illinois State with it. Pardon me, they are up. Anderson just going to throw it up there. It's way off. And Illinois State has it, playing fast. And it's going to remain with Illinois State as it's knocked out of bounds by Incarnate Word. Winner of this game plays the Florida Gulf Coast or Cleveland State. Inbounding to Walker. Walker going inside. And there is a foul on Jaden Williams. So Walker's going to head to the line now. Again, he made his last two, but now he's 5 for 9, so you just never know. Williams has fouled out. So he makes the first, 73-70. Apparently, Incarnate Word has no center, so this is not good. Walker with it, and he makes them both. So he's 4 of 4 in his last 4. He is crushing it now, going from 3 of 7 to 7 and 11. So I mean, I would be very nervous if you're an Incarnate Word fan. Down by 4, 33 seconds. This is the largest lead of the game for Illinois State. And it's coming at a good time with only 33 seconds left to go in this one. As they head to... No, they don't head to commercial break. Okay, that was weird. They're remaining here, 74-70. Illinois State up by 4. Incarnate Word does have the ball, so you need to score quickly and hope for the best, I guess. Anderson asking for the ball. All right. Rushing up court. And now he takes a timeout. So 32 seconds left to go in this one as they take a timeout. All right. 74-70. Incarnate Word, after this timeout, will have possession. Chase Walker with 27 points tonight. He has been the guy for Illinois State. For Incarnate Word, it's been pretty much four main players: Heyman, Anderson, Bailey, and Pike leading the way. The rest of the team only has 6 points, but they're not really taking many shots, so you can't really hate on them. Marcus has only 4 points, but he has 9 rebounds. All right, 32 seconds left to go as the teams head back to the court. It's interesting formation. I'm watching football. 4 wide out set for Incarnate Word. Now they're running all goes. Oh, that was 4 verticals there with the running back running a in route, and we have a ball knocked out of bounds by Illinois State, so it's going to remain with Incarnate Word. (74-70) is your score. 25.7 seconds left to go in this one. Anderson is inbounding from the near sideline. Going left to right, Heyman just going to jack up a 3. Oh, my gosh, I can't believe he made it. It's rigged, I swear. 1-point game, Illinois State. And number 5 is going to foul. That's Bailey. And they get it to Kinzinger, who apparently is a 90% free throw shooter this year. So you have to imagine that Illinois State's going to make both. Kinzinger makes the first. Kinzinger makes both of them, so it's still, despite the 2, it's still a 1-bucket game. Anderson passing to Heyman. Heyman's just going to jack a 3. It's off the mark. Rebounded by Incarnate Word. They need the ball, and there's a foul by Incarnate Word, and that's going to head Illinois State to the line with 8 seconds left to go. I would say everything is pointing to Illinois State's direction. Dalton Banks is a 67% free throw shooter. Tonight, he's 3 for 4. And he made it. And I would say that's probably game. I could be wrong. Here is the second, and he makes them both. This is the largest lead of the game for either team. Anderson just going to jack up a 3. It's off the mark. Kinzinger with the rebound. And Illinois State comes back to win. 78-73 is your final. Wow. That was a pretty good game, honestly, despite, not being the NCAA tournament. Pretty exciting game. Your leading scorer for the game is Chase Walker, 27 points. He was just unbeatable down underneath. Pence with 15, Kinzinger with 13. The winner of this game does play the winner of Florida Gulf Coast and Cleveland State, which is coming up next. You can watch it on ESPNU. I will not be there, as I will get to editing a video. And then for the leading scorers for the Incarnate Word Cardinals, Heyman with 24, Anderson with 16, Bailey with 14, Pike with 13. So that'll do it for me. Thank you very much for watching. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. I I'm doing this a lot more often now. I'm going to just call random games. Once Pirate season starts, I'll be calling Pirates games. But, of course, I can chat about basketball, football, whatever you want. Thank you for the entertainment. You're very welcome, sir, even though you're watching Star Trek. That is perfectly fine. I mean, there's not much to look at on this screen anyway, so I totally don't blame you one bit. But that'll do it for me, everyone. Feel free to like and subscribe. You can check out other videos. That's perfectly fine, too. You have a good one. Have a good night, everyone. And I'll see you next time right here on Dr. Delay.